Hi everyone, guess what we are doing today? Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Nicole and today we are going to do another ultimate review. Now for those of you who haven't seen my last review, I did a ultimate review on the soft card sleeve protectors, like the penny sleeves, and I had a lot of fun making it, even though the production side of things was really tedious, but the experience itself was really fun, and I'm glad I was able to provide some useful information to the community based on your card supplying needs. But I really want to do that again. So today's subject is going to be top loaders. Top loaders. Yeah. So I'm sure many of you guys know what these are. For those of you who don't, these are pretty much just hard sleeves. Like, they're rigid and they're really sturdy. They're not soft like the penny sleeves at all. So you would pretty much just put your cards in the penny sleeves and then you would put them in the top loaders. And it's more like used like an outer shell, really. So they're a really great way to organize your cards and keep them safe because they are so sturdy. Now for this video, I did some research on the top rated brands of top loaders that are in the market today. And I gotta admit, I really debated with myself on how many I would like to review this time, because for my last review, I did 9. And with the top loaders, it's a bit of a different story. And for one thing, like the main reason is that top loaders are more expensive than penny sleeves, obviously. And thanks to supply and demand last year, they were really hard to find. And if you could find some, due to the demand and inflation, it's expensive now. And so that's like, it played a really big part on my decision on how many I wanted to do. And for the second reason is that the top loader market is actually a lot less saturated than the soft sleeves. So I actually had a hard time finding brands that I wanted to review or that I thought was even worth reviewing. So with all that said, and after all the research, I have found 9. Yeah, that's right. I am reviewing 9 different brands of top loaders. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Let me go ahead and reorganize this. I know what you guys are thinking. This is crazy and a little bit ridiculous. And yes, I would agree with you. I kind of felt like that when I was in the process of buying them. But you know what? After thinking about my last review, if I did any less than 9, it wouldn't seem like it was an ultimate review anymore. It would just seem like a review. So we kept it at 9. So what's interesting is that I've never used any of these brands before. I've only used Ultra Pro, so I'm actually really curious about what these other brands would. Aren't you guys curious as well? And realistically, no one's really gonna go out there and find 9 different brands to review to see which one they like better. So I'm doing this so you guys don't have to. But other than that, the rules for this is going to be the same as my last one. I am going to keep this, or try to keep it, as unbiased as I possibly can. And I'm going to do this based off on my observation. Because I do want to keep this fair. I will try not to put my personal preference to which ones I would prefer, or like do some sort of ranking on them. But honestly, I don't think I will, because I've never used any of these before. So I think this is going to be a pretty good experience for both of us. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now let's get started. Alright, so first up is going to be everyone's favorite. It's also like the go-to, or if not the default kind of brand, and that's going to be Ultra Pro. So Ultra Pro has 2 different counts for their singles packs. This is a count of 35. They also have a 25 count, which is usually the more common pack that everyone gets. Everything is pretty standard, which is usual for this packaging. It's in a cardboard like style holder, and it's wrapped up in a clear Christmas style like wrapping. So let's go ahead and move this to the side, and I'll just observe the one that's already open. That way I can avoid opening any unnecessary packs, because I'm gonna have a lot of open packs of top loaders once this video is over. These are pretty much the standard when it comes to top loaders. They're very clean. There's no dust or like any small manufacturing scratches or like blemishes. It is durable. It doesn't break when you try to slide your fingers in to get the card out. I know that can be difficult sometimes, and I haven't had one break before. The plastic's not flimsy, so it is stiff enough that where you would know that your cards will have the protection it needs. These will pretty much fit all, or if not most, of the different trading cards that are out there. It looks great in the top loaders. It's not sliding around, especially if you have the penny sleeves in there. Don't forget to put those in there because that would kind of defeat the purpose of it. But it looks good, and there you have it. That's going to be Ultra Pro standard top loaders. Alright, next up is Cardboard Gold. I have the standard 25 count here, and these are the 20-point loaders. The branding and the packaging looks good. They always have really good branding. And these are really affordable. You can find it anywhere on Amazon, eBay, and probably your local card shop as well. I even sell it in my store. The wrapping is fine. I obviously didn't have any problems opening the package. The top looks really good. There isn't any weird lines on the top or like at the side of the top loaders as you can see like some of the other brands. So the surface itself, it is very clear. It's smooth. There's isn't any scratches or blemishes on it. Not like the side of it, the top loaders as you can see here. You can barely see it actually, but there's some really light, thin scuffs on the side. It is dust free, which it is nice. I don't like it when there's dust the minute I open my top loaders. The card itself slides in just fine. I didn't have any issues with it. It is very secure. It's not moving around at all. And I also didn't have any problems taking them out. Then all of a sudden, when I was doing the durability test, that happened. It just popped. It didn't even make a sound. It just popped open like that. And I was just so shocked. If I can get it to focus here.
I guess there's too many in the background here.
Yeah, so I think that must be the gluing. That's the issue here. So might as well just rip it in half, which I doubt any of you guys are going to be needing to do that. So I also wanted to try it again, and there it is. It just popped open like that. But honestly, if you guys are the ones who are always having a hard time getting your cards out of the top loaders, these might actually work in your favor, since these can now provide an extra opening space to get the cards out, and it still protects the card just fine. So it could be a plus, it could be a negative. That's really up to you guys. But for this third test, I was just a little bit more gentle with it because I am a little bit self-conscious of these now. But overall, if you overlook this one flaw, these are perfectly fine to use. Next up is going to be BCW, and I have really high expectations for these because I really like their penny sleeves. What's cool is that on the back of the box there is a little chart to tell you the correct point size of the card to match the top loaders, because they do make larger point size for different size cards as well. So it is pretty cool because they have so many other products lines that they sell on their site. And so far, I gotta tell you guys, the minute I remove the wrapping, I can immediately feel the difference in quality. These top loaders are so clean and smooth. It's like when you're holding it, you would probably say to yourself, oh, this is some really nice plastic. It's not flimsy at all, and it just feels really well made. The plastic is so clear, and there's not a single scratch or scuffs on it. So I was really impressed. I did feel like a little rough spot on the top that you probably saw earlier, but it's okay. It's not really that big of a deal. It's probably just that one top loader. The card slides in nicely. If I can get the card in. Yes. Overall, these are really great. It's also incredibly affordable as well. So another nice product from BCW. Alright, now it's going to be Beckett Shield. So, Beckett Shield, they have wonderful branding design as usual. This is going to be the 25 count and it's 35 points. These are clear, strong, and flexible. These are a little bit on the thicker side, so I think it's like usually 20 points. And there's also
point size chart on the side of the box for you to use as reference to let you know like what other size that they carry. As I was opening the package, the first thing I noticed right off the bat is that their box holders are a lot higher in design than the others, and I'm guessing it's just to keep the top loaders in place, which is something that's nice. It's a good plus. The box itself is thicker, like it's made out of like a thicker cardstock paper, so it really feels like you're buying like a more premium product. Overall, the top loaders looks good. There's no scratches and it's dust free. I don't have any problems with it. And it's not flimsy at all. The card slides in just fine. Although it is a little bit crooked here. But overall, I'm glad it is on a thicker side. That way it kind of justifies the price that I paid for these, because these are a little bit more on the expensive side. But if you're able to find these on sale, it is a good buy. These are ProSafe top loaders. Normally they would come in a package just like how the others are in its original packaging, and that is obviously not what I got. These were pretty much sent to me in a large bubble mailer, and it was loose. The seller didn't even bother to rubber band them together, so I'm not sure what's up with that. And for those of you who don't know, ProSafe is an eBay product line of like card supplies, and you can only find these for sale on eBay. But as for the review, these top loaders are really thin. So far, out of all the top loaders that I've seen so far, these are the thinnest. It's really flimsy and it's just extremely thin. I'll go ahead and put an image of what the package is supposed to look like on the screen. The card itself fits just fine. I don't have any problems with it. And it still looks really good in the top loader. So it is doing its job. And I also did not have any problems taking the card out as well. It didn't break or crack, so that's something more on a positive note. And I'm sure that if you buy these sealed, then it would be a little bit cleaner and dust free. But if you need quantity over quality, then these will do the job, because these things are dirt cheap, but only if you buy these in bulk. Okay, now we're going to get into some of the other brands, or like generic brands that are on Amazon. This brand is called Home Theme. I apologize if I pronounce this wrong. I've never heard of this brand before, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to say this. They normally sell their products in bundles. This is probably the most affordable bundle that I could find in such a small quantity. And just by looking at the bundle itself, it's a really nice starter set because you get a little bit of everything. So this box comes with 50 top loaders. Looks like it's 25 counts each pack. A pack of penny sleeves and a pack of team bags, both 100 count each, that are in this bundle. And I think it's pretty cool that this bundle has a team bag in there. It's not something you see very often. I'm not sure if a lot of collectors like to use team bags for their protection, but that's something great for new collectors to be getting into. So if you wanted to explore it. All I can say is that the way they package their top loader is a little bit strange. Normally you would put the top loaders in the cardboards and then wrap it, but this is kind of like the other way around. So that's interesting. But the first thing that I noticed is that the edges of these top loaders are a little bit sharp. Well, I wouldn't say sharp, it's more on the rough side. And it is a lot thinner than I expected, but it's not as thin as the ProSafe. But it did have a strange sound though. It is really durable too. Which is a nice surprise. I tried to manipulate it in ways where I could try to break it and see if it would crack, but it did not at all. It must be from the plastic. The plastic itself is very smooth, and it does have a really nice shine to it. It's really clear, and it's definitely dust free, which is good. Overall, it's not bad. This is a really good starter set for new collectors when you're just wanting to try things out and not have to spend so much money on supplies. So, good start. Here's another small bundle set by Wintra. First of all, I'm not really impressed by the branding design. First impressions can tell you a lot about the particular company. So right now, I didn't feel really confident that I made the right decision in choosing this brand. But I guess you should never really judge a book by its cover. The box design itself kind of looks like I'm buying printer ink. So that's it's a little weird. But anyways, this bundle. In this bundle, you're going to be getting a pack of penny sleeves. So it's going to be 100 count. Most penny sleeves do come in 100 count. If you get anything less than that, then that is really weird. And you're also getting 2 packs of top loaders, and they are 25 counts each. And you know, I'm probably going to make another videos about the penny sleeves because I have so many new sets now. Maybe I should call it like the ultimate generic penny sleeve review or something. But if you guys are interested in that video idea, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, these are standard top loaders. They hold standard size trading cards and up to 35 points in thickness, which I don't remember reading that in the listings on Amazon. It is really well wrapped, that's for sure. The top looks really nice. It's nice, has a nice clean cut, and the surface is extremely clear. There are no scratches or dust or anything like that, which I would expect it would be dust free based on just the wrapping alone because it was so well wrapped. And it's a little bit on the thin side like the Homey ones, but it is really durable, so that's a really nice surprise as well. And just from all the bending that I'm doing with it. The card itself slides in just fine. I'm deciding to use sports card this time because they are a little bit thicker, so I didn't have any problems with it. It looks really good, actually. So I'm really happy with the product. And I did not have any problems taking the card out as well. It did not break at all. But I do have to say, I don't think that this bundle itself justifies the price that I paid for it. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, so I wouldn't recommend spending more than $20 for this. If you really like Wintra products, and because they do sell, like, they sell binders as well, and if money is not a problem, then go for it. These are pretty good top loaders. Alright, next one is going to be Toupee one. I apologize if I pronounced it wrong. I've never heard of this brand before, so I'm not really sure if I'm saying this right. So this bundle is the smallest bundle that they carry, but it's also the largest bundle that I bought. They even have a diagram or like information to show you how to store your top loaders, which is pretty cool. Now keep in mind that the bigger the bundle set, the more it's going to cost. So it can be frustrating if you want to try their brand, but there's nothing smaller, so you have to commit to buying such a large bundle, and that means you would have to fork over more money. This set comes with 100 top loaders and one pack of penny sleeves. And so it looks like it's going to be 4 packs of 25 counts. And the top loaders are just wrapped in a generic plastic. Same goes for the soft sleeves. There's no labeling or anything like that. So it's really bare. Now, the first thing that I noticed the minute I opened the box is the smell. I'm not even opening the top loaders yet, but it's the smell. I know it's brand new and it has this very strong chemical scent coming from the plastic. The top loaders themselves are really smooth, as you can see here, and it is really clear. No, the clarity is lacking because I do see some tiny specks of dust on it. And even if I rub it, there's still something there. I know it's hard to see through the camera, but it's there. I'm trying to figure out if it's because of the packaging environment. Maybe the dust control wasn't as well maintained as it should be, or it happened during the manufacturing process. And it looks like it's the same for the other top loaders as well. But putting that aside, it is durable. There is no chipping. It's not breaking when I did that durability test there. And here's a better shot of it. The card slides in fine, though I didn't have any problems with it. Overall, basically this bundle has everything you need as a beginner collector. Maybe air it out a little bit or stick an air freshener in there or something to get rid of that smell, but it is a pretty decent set. Last up is going to be Beckett Shield. This is the most expensive set of top loaders on the market right now. And I really debated on whether or not I should buy this for the review because these are so expensive, which is ironic because their soft sleeves are very economical out of all the soft sleeve brands out there that I bought. But as for the top loaders, they're the most expensive, so I hope it is worth it. These are standard size, 35 points. It is a pack of 100 though. And this is the smallest bundle that they have. If you want to try it out and just buy a pack of 25, you're not going to be able to do that. You'll have to commit to 100 or not buy them at all, which is a little bit unfortunate. It is nicely wrapped. Looks like they double wrapped it. And from the looks of the top, the sides are nicely cut. They have some lines on it, but I think that's a really common thing with these top loaders. It is tightly wrapped with double taping on both sides, so it's pretty secure. And what I noticed again is that this has a really weird smell to it as well. You can really smell that strong plastic chemical scent in the top loaders, which is unfortunate. After taking the top loaders out, the clarity is there, but just like their soft sleeves, I can see a very light vertical lines. Like I can tell which way the top loaders ran through the machine. So I guess you can kind of bet that it's made in the same facility. The quality is there. It's thick and it's sturdy. It's not flimsy at all, which I'm really happy about, and they should be since they're 35 points. It feels a little bit tight though, like it's really snug just by sticking my fingers in it. So I'm a little bit weary about the type of cards that I can use for these top loaders. As you can see, with me trying to slide in the sports card, it is a little bit snugged. So you might want to use like those sticky tabs on the cards, like on the back of your cards, so that way you might be able to get it out a little bit easier, because these are a little bit snug for the sports card. So I did want to try it out with something else. So we're going to be, with the Pokemon cards, they slide in just fine. I did not have any issues with it at all. So maybe non-sports cards will work better for the Titan Shield top loaders. It's just way too snug. And there you have it, Titan Shield's top loaders.
All right, and that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys found this helpful when you're trying to decide which brands you might want to try out. Let me know, what brand of top loaders are you guys currently using now? And if there's one that you really want to try out after watching this video, let me know in the comments below. It's always fun to hear what other collectors like to use to keep their cards safe. And I had a lot of fun making this video. I don't recommend you do what I did and buy all these different brands of top loaders just to see what the difference are. Remember, I'm doing this so you don't have to. But if you do decide to do this, you are definitely going to be set on top loaders for a while. And overall, the quality difference for these, it is very subtle. There are obviously some brands that do perform better than others, but at the end of the day, they all provide the proper protection you need to keep the card safe. And it's just a matter of which ones, like the quantity that you need, and which ones doesn't smell. And I think the price point is really gonna make a big difference on your purchasing decision, because a lot of these brands that I found when I was researching what to review is that there's not a lot of companies that sell them in single packs like this. And I discovered quickly that these 4 brands here, these guys dominate the top loader market. Then they're pretty much the only ones that sell them in single packs like this. And if you want to try any of the other generic brands, you are actually going to have to buy them in like those bundle sets. And you're also going to be doing like a little bit more research, because there are so many different sets that are out there, and it's interesting to see what these companies are doing to try to distinguish themselves from the competition. So I'm guessing it's like one of those strategies that they're doing. So it can be a little bit frustrating when you are trying to figure out which one you guys need, but don't let that stop you from trying any new brands. Really, sometimes you might need more than just 25 count of top loaders. You might need some penny sleeves and even like some team bags all at once. And instead of buying just all those things individually, you can just buy the bundle set and then you can be good to go. If you guys made it through the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like the content. Consider subscribing if you want to see more. And happy collecting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Okay, I want to give you guys a chance to try these out for yourselves, so I'm going to be doing my very first giveaway for the month of January 2022 in celebration of the new year. All you need to do is watch this video, give it a thumbs up, but most importantly, you must be subscribed and make a comment below. That way I know you're interested in these top loaders. And in February, I will do a random drawing from the list of comments below from this video, and I'll just check and see if you're subscribed. Then whoever the lucky winner is will get these mini sample packs of top loaders. Each pack has about 5 top loaders because that's pretty much all I can fit in the team bags. And it's a great chance to try these out for yourselves. You can find the rules for the giveaway in the description below. The last day for entries is going to be on January 31st, 2022 at midnight Pacific Standard Time. So I look forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys.